Hi guys, welcome to Doxy's channel. And so you guys should know why you are here. And if you don't know, you probably don't know how to read, or you just randomly press on my channel. Well, you're here to watch me ramble about how I became a furry. That should be interesting for a YouTube video. Yes. So, I do have notes down here, because I know I will go onto a random subject of why, or how, or when, where, and why. So I have this to keep me from rambling. And I also have so the big ring light doesn't work, so I have a little ring light right here that should be better for lighting and all that crazy stuff. So I guess where should I start? This is why I have the notes. So when I was 11 years old, that's where I think I enjoyed anthro animals, I guess. If that doesn't sound too bad. Right, if that's the right way to say it. I didn't know what a furry was when I was 11, but it all began when I played Animal Jam. If y'all don't know what Animal Jam, I think I will try to figure out how to put something on the screen of Animal Jam, or you should look it up. Either one. But I played that when I was 11 years old, and I really enjoyed it. So Animal Jam, I guess that leaded to some weird chatting websites that not bad. It's just I was super young and I shouldn't be on these chatting websites because weird adults and stuff, you know what I mean? But that was another leading way of me going to the furry fandom. It was that little path that I went on. Well, talking to people online, chatting with them wasn't a really good idea because, I was only 12 or 11 and I shouldn't be on the website, any apps or anything, chatting to random people. But I did experience furry art and seeing furry art, and I guess that's the only way I could have found furry art. And yeah. So from the chatting apps or whatever, then came Zootopia. I believe it came out in 2015, and I'm not pretty sure. I looked it up recently, and I should have put it on my notes, but I didn't. But I believe it's 2015. I was probably, I don't know, 13 or something. I'm not sure. My brain can't think of numbers right now. But let's just say I was 14. And I watched Zootopia for the first time in theaters. And I don't know if it was when it came out or at least in a month or two. And I enjoyed that movie. I really enjoyed that movie. And Nick Wilde was one of my favorite characters, so keep that in mind. It kind of corresponds on what my first Sona is, and what my Sona really. So Doxy is not a fox, sadly, but my next Sona really corresponds to that. So 2016 is where I learned about furries. This is the year where I really experienced and watched a bunch of YouTube videos on furries. But it really began when me and my brother and my friend were having a sleepover, and we were listening to music on the TV, on the designated TV button where it says YouTube on it. You just press that and it goes automatically to YouTube. It was awesome. I thought it was super cool when I was a kid. But I pressed that, we watched some music videos, and it just so happened to be some furry dance competition in this con. And it was so random that it showed up in the music videos, because we were obviously listening to some maybe rap music, and it just came up. And so we were like, ha ha ha, what are these bunch of animals dancing, and that's gonna be hilarious. And I'm like, yeah, let's make fun of them basically. And my brother and my friend were like, yeah, let's watch it until we watched it fully. So I was obviously making fun of them to like not cover. I mean, I enjoyed it way too much. Just watching these animals dance around in weird costumes or awesome costumes in their own costumes was very intriguing for me. It was very interesting watching that. And I was like, wow. Even though I was going like, ha, they're dumb. And I was like, wow. So the next day after the sleepover, we were still like, getting ready. My friend was getting ready to leave from our house. And I was like, you know what, guys? We should watch another furry dance competition just for giggles and laughs. And that's where my brother, my friend, was like, oh, that's kind of weird, but okay. And so we watched it. I found it really intriguing. And so I made sure on the next thing I did is to make a separate YouTube channel of furries. I don't know why I didn't want to watch furries on my normal channel. I thought someone in my family would like, oh, what are they? Why is he watching furries? But it really doesn't matter. But I made a separate one. This is the channel Doxy's on right now. I made sure to keep it because I don't know, having it ever since I think 2017. I think that's when I created it. But created it. Okay, the first furry I ever seen, like, YouTuber, was Majira Strawberry. The second was Beta Ada Delota. And I watched Majira, all of his videos, but it didn't really explain, like, what the fandom was about. I got, like, from the videos, like, furries and cons and all that awesome stuff, but, like, Beta Delota really, from I don't know what videos it was, but it was just some art videos of his character going, like, different positions or whatever, and I really learned a lot from Beta on all of his videos. So I learned about the fandom and all that crazy stuff. From that, it just went on a spree of me making my first ever character. And that is called Oreo Fox. Oreo Fox was my character for like a whole year and a half. Until like 2018. I don't know. So it wasn't a very good decision to go on Twitter and make an account and then like post my art about it. About Oreo Fox. Because like I think on the same month span of making Oreo Fox, I think someone made another character like Oreo Fox. We didn't have the same design. Like I had little dots and I think they had like different lines and whatever dots. It wasn't really a big deal, but that person personally DM'd me and bashed me over why I should delete the account and delete my Sona and all that crazy stuff. And just cause he didn't really have the same name as me, like he probably had Oreo the Fox or something like that. And he told me to delete it and this and that. And so I decided just to delete it because I love Oreos. It's just like, it's kind of quirky, I guess. To be like, I love Oreos and then Oreo Fox, I don't know. So I deleted him. Deleted that. And my second Sona was a generic gray wolf. Very generic. It didn't last too long. And I just decided to ditch that. And then one day, I deleted every art, and then one day, I was on furry Twitter basically, and someone was doing an art raffle. I was like, man, I wish I had a new Sona. And so I kind of like can you do, like, if I win the raffle, can you do create a new Sona for me, and this, that. And I didn't win, obviously. My luck is not that good. But someone commented on my, like, comment, like, saying, like, if you want, I can make you a rep sheet. It's not too good. I just get it off the Google or whatever. And I was like, man, yeah, sure, do it. Please, thank you. And so I did that, and he created this Sona for me. I wanted these specific colors of the Sona. He basically created for me, but like after he created it, I loved it. Like I couldn't want a different Sona of Doxy. Doxy is one of my favorite characters that I guess I didn't make, but is owned by me, I guess. But Doxy went through a lot of changes, so I don't really have any art that shows the different art changes, but it went through a lot. But I think that it really is it. Alright guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed me rambling about how I became a furry, and in these span of me from 11 to 18 of how I became a furry. So yeah, give a good like and share the video, because that would be awesome. I want more feedback on my video, and please, if you guys can give me good ideas of videos or better lighting ideas, or just give me ideas on how I can make my videos better and my quality better and my editing. Editing is one of the things that I'm starting out with. I find it fun to edit videos, so I'm learning how to edit videos. So if you guys find it a little too choppy or this or that, or I should add music or something, or add a specific music that's free on YouTube or something like that, comment it. Or just comment, I liked your video. That's really it. Well, adios. This is Doxy.